the games begin? Let the games begin.
Hey guys, I'm here with all the crazies.
Crazy.
She's like crazy.
Crazy.
But we go one more time for like.
I got it.
Hey guys, I'm here with all the crazies.
And this is FSM RX.
Super ladies.
Need a kit? Kitbox has got you covered. Proud sponsors of the FSMRX show.
Okay guys, we are back with episode 3 on how to be a womanly strong.
You blew it.
How to be womanly strong.
be a woman.
Okay, so if you watched the past 2 episodes, you've seen the banter going on between these 5 girls and just me, just standing here, really.
You're one of the
So
girls.
I'm one of the girls.
That's
See,
it, girl.
gonna get a wig, all the stuff. So what we're gonna go into is we're gonna talk about what it's like being a coach, being an athlete, and some goal setting, and then who inspires them the most. So starting off, just kind of Martina, you've competed internationally. You've competed in a lot of competitions.
Yeah.
How have you found? Which are general CrossFitters and competition athletes and yourself, how have you found it? Like, there's obviously a huge difference, but what do you think would take to be that next level, to be a competitor?
It takes a lot of discipline, like especially when you're a coach and trying to do your own program. Like I work full time in the gym, so I do all the evening shifts, one early morning shift. So my time is broken up with, I go in the morning, I train for 2 hours. Most of the time I get most of my program done, and then I go home, get something to eat, and then I'm back in coaching for 4 or 5, maybe 6 hours back to back. Okay, so it's kind of hard, so you have to kind of find a balance. So I generally do an early morning shift, and that's my rest day. So kind of Thursday is my day where I can kind of just, get up early and just coach things, but it is hard.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you have to be very disciplined, both diet, if you're doing full-time work, you have to weigh up the pros and cons. Is it what you really want? But the rewards are fantastic.
Yeah. Like, you've been in like big stadiums with big crowds and stuff like that. What's it like when you're there? Like you're like kind of you're thrown down with these like other amazing athletes, and there's just the crowds roaring and stuff like that.
You're kind of like starstruck.
Yeah.
Like when you meet someone like Samantha Briggs, and I've met Camille LeBlanc, name dropping.
She's my buddy.
Like, when you look at these, you aspire to be.
Yeah.
You don't aspire to be them, but you aspire to be as good as they.
Yeah.
If they can get there, then you can get there. So that's what you kind of think each time. You might not get there, but you'll strive.
Yeah,
You'll strive towards that.
Yeah.
So like it's pretty nerve-wracking. The first time I did Battle of London, it was changed. The name has been changed like 3 times, but I've done it for the past 3 years. Then it was Battle of London, and then it was tag in Jan. So when you're training for those big competitions, when you actually walk on, you actually think you're in the middle of the games, or it looks, because it's laid out. You go out the same as those athletes do in the games when you see them on TV. It's pretty daunting.
Yeah.
It's pretty scary, and you kind of, you're there and you're going, you're trying to take deep breaths and stuff, and then you know what the workouts are, and you know what your strengths and your weaknesses are.
Yeah.
But once you've done that, like you've saying, I've achieved a goal, and it's pretty rewarding,
And Amy, you've competed 2 times now, and the award for Throwdown was the last one. And how was that?
Awesome. Yeah, it was really good.
She rocked it. Yeah.
No, I love it. It is like you said.
We got to
you can-
compete together.
Yeah, finally. I kind of want to move more into weightlifting as well.
Yeah.
I love the challenge of it. I never give up CrossFit. I love it, but it is. I think you always like. For me, I need a goal.
Yeah.
I don't like. I'm just not that type of person who just wants to come into the gym and do
Just
a little
hit their-
workout.
hit their hour and
I
an
want to
hour.
have I want to have a competition that I can work it, do it, take a little bit of time off, and then go back for the next one.
Oh, I think for a lot of CrossFitters, it's kind of natural progression to end up weightlifting for a while. Like not go back. Like I weightlifted for 3 years, and then now I'm back CrossFitting.
Yeah.
But I still I love weightlifting.
Yeah.
Like, it's just I love that I'm never ever
I
going to be
found
satisfied.
that the hardest thing to do.
That is hard.
Like I weightlifted, I just solely picked weightlifting last year because I got to live for my country in the Europeans in the Grand Prix. And I just had to home in on weightlifting, and I was actually so lonely doing it. I hated it.
It is.
Weightlifting is so
Oh, it broke my heart, and then, but it also broke my heart trying to get back to the fitness that I had in CrossFit. Like it took me almost 3 months to come back.
Well, that's what I actually
trying
find
that now.
for a lot of people that when they go to weightlifting and it's like, all right, I'm stronger, I'm gonna go back to CrossFit. Because I think if you start CrossFit, when you start CrossFit, you don't know like the workouts that you suffer in. You're just suffering and you're getting there. But when you go back. And you're like, like you have to maybe scale away, or your time is like added 5 minutes. Because we've had people gone back after weightlifting programs like,
That's me at the
no, I
moment.
don't want it. It took me nearly 2-3
so
months
heavy.
to
Yeah, it
even
took
feel
me 3
comfortable
months,
CrossFitting
yeah.
again. Because I was like, maybe I should. I'm built just to be a weightlifter. I think I'm not built to be a weightlifter at all. Like, in my head was like saying, like, Steven, seriously, slow down. Don't do 3 reps. It's 5 reps. I do 3 reps. Yeah, so, and then you went from like you bodybuilding. That's a whole other atmosphere.
Yeah, it's a different atmosphere. And I don't really remember much of it. No, I had a great experience. I think it's important to have goals. Well, for me it is. And competition's one of those, like, I love competing.
Yeah.
As scary as it is, it frightens the shit out of me. And even with CrossFit, you get that nerves before the competition. It's fine once you get the first workout out of the way or whatever.
And if it's a good one, and
if it's a good one, And then some days you have an awful experience competing. Like Waterford last year, I dislocated both of my elbows in an overhead squat. Like, and just it was a bad day, you know. It was like I was like, I'm never competing again. And then I was like, all right, I think I'll do Filthy 150.
Yeah.
You know, and it was a team one, so it was totally different. Then again, it's a different experience. You're not as wrecked after it, or you know, whatever.
You can work to your advantage as well, which is.
And like so, like even with CrossFit, you're competing obviously to win.
Oh yeah.
I just want to take part. I want to win. I always want to win. And in bodybuilding it's the same. But you have to win in what you did.
Yeah.
Otherwise you get sparked out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So how was that?
Yeah, I still like take the losses very bad sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, you just because you train so hard. And then like you just mightn't perform in there. And you just beat yourself up about it for weeks. And like, maybe I'm not supposed to do this. Maybe I shouldn't fight. But like,
You're always beating yourself up.
I know I always do that. I know I do. I am a bit of a perfectionist. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Like now I do it kind of in jest. Like when I put stuff up and I'll like put up the bad stuff but I know. At the end of the day, like tomorrow will be better. I don't beat myself up. I don't get down about it. Whereas then I used to.
It's hard.
I think
it's a hard
when
thing
your
to do
friends
that.
and stuff will come and watch, like when you'd fight, it's a bit of pressure, I suppose, and then you do bad, and you just
Your
feel
your expectations are completely
you let them down.
You always think you're letting
Or you just
someone
feel
else
like you did really bad, like and you look terrible,
and that's another psychological aspect of it.
Oh,
When people, like
huge.
family and friends come to support you, you
Yeah.
might
it's
perform,
huge.
and you're just kind of like,
Yeah.
like I let you down. Like we didn't
Yeah.
let anyone down, but it's still in your head. Like it's,
People who aren't competing, that's like you think that, like let's say you make a mistake and you're like, oh my god, like I'm so hard. But everyone that's not competing, they want to compete. And I think you
They're
forget that
watching you,
sometimes.
yeah.
They're watching you,
Yeah.
and I know for me, like I seen Martina 5 years ago in CrossFit Ireland. And like I was like, you're amazing.
So
I was like, I
inspired,
want to do that. You know, like I don't think when you're standing on the line, you're not judging anyone. You're inspired by anyone you see competing.
I've never had anyone come up and say, you know, a bad thing about. Like I mightn't have won on the day, or I might have come third, or I might have come second. But I've always had like a positive from weightlifting and from CrossFit. Like, oh my God, you're amazing. You mightn't have won, but like you've inspired maybe
Someone.
5 people out there that say, oh, I want to be like that.
That was like the girls, myself and Michelle went down to support the girls in Waterford, Waterford Trolling. That's what gave me a little kick in the ass, because I only done small competitions like in the Catalyst Athletics weightlifting competition. That's the only one I've done. There's another one now at the end of this year I'm hoping to do as well. But that's what actually gave me the kick up the arse to do it as well. So I'm hoping I can Even the scales.
But it's brilliant that you, like as you said, like you've never seen it. In weightlifting, I remember my first competition, and I finished my first comp, and it was a really big 62 kilo snatch. Like, it was awesome. Like, I was pumped up. And then,
it's so funny.
Then the real lifters went down.
And you're kind of like, oh.
You do all 3 lifts in a row, and you're like, shit. And one of the guys from Ulster Weightlifting, I can't, really old guy. I can't think of his name.
He's nice, he's really young.
No, he's
I know what you're talking about.
And he just came up and says, good movement. I knew he was lying to me. And he says,
but they just tell you what they see.
You got to set in your heels more, and you'll hit bigger weight. And I like coming off the platform, that was huge. And he didn't have to do that.
But most of them,
he never knew me. I wasn't like an aspiring. I wasn't an up and coming guy. It was just he just felt like, right, if you stay in your heels more, you'll lift more weight.
I think
if it's a
weightlifting comp that women are looking to kind of gear towards, the best weightlifting competition to do is the Cork Open.
Yeah.
It's got male and female lifters, and it's on the same calendar every year in October. And I remember I kind of talked Amy and Holly into doing it.
Yeah, she told me about that.
And we literally walked on the, when you have to do the parade, and we walked in and we were like,
I think that's on video.
I saw the video. It's brilliant.
And when we look, and we think we were like doing 35 kilo, 40 kilo snatch.
It's a great video.
It might be 10 kilos more like in a year's time, but like it's so funny. We were like scared shitless going out there. We didn't even know what we were. You were in the middle of a community centre, and all these people were looking at you. You were going to live.
And they're right
in front of you.
As soon as you set, there's everyone's face. You're like, oh shit.
And like in CrossFit, you can hide behind you. There's so much going on, but this is like just you.
And it's quiet.
You can kind of go blank in a But no, that was but like it makes you want to go back and do more, because I've done it like for the past 3 years. I'm doing it again this year. I've kind of done my CrossFit competitions. They're kind of gone out of the way, so it's more into lifting, so that I can qualify for like even Europeans or worlds for next year. So it's the worst fear that you have.
You have to force yourself to do it, so don't you?
But it's good.
100%.
It makes you better.
Definitely. I'm forcing myself into them now.
No, you should do, because it's good for you. It's good for you, and then it's your goals. Then if you're gearing towards a goal for weightlifting, then you're training and you're consistent. If your goals are towards CrossFit, you're also consistent.
That's it.
And the competitions shine out your weaknesses always. They'll catch you on something.
The competition is getting much harder, though, I find, especially in CrossFit, because the sport is growing so big. And
well, in all fairness, you ladies are still holding your role at the top level. Lads are
I'm trying to chase all these. I did the Waterford Throwdown, and I actually really had to kind of say, I ain't doing that anymore. I'm not doing any more of these youngsters competition. It's masters all the way for me.
I think he's doing a masters actually.
He is, because I told him I wouldn't do it. I said, I'm not doing it anymore.
But like when people see, like as Amy said, she's seeing you and she start training with you, and like people inspiring people, and like you have obviously like the Rich Frownings and Camille's and like whoever is your top CrossFitter or weightlifter that you're kind of into, but then there's like people that like inspire, like you, like I got this idea from your post when you tagged every single one of you in a photo at about people who inspire me. And these are friends, and that was like, and that's an inspiring thing, and kind of paying it forward and saying like, when I see Ursula do something or have a good day or a bad day, it's okay, because now it's okay if I have a good day, bad day.
Normal.
So if there was kind of someone, obviously, you're not allowed to say each other, because that's just kind of, I think it's you and a big point. But like, inspiration, now it doesn't have to be an athlete or anything like that, or even if it's like a book that you read or something, just something that kind of inspires you, gets you going, or you kind of fall back if you ever kind of have those bad days.
I think the people, and I'm not just saying it, the people that actually inspire me every day are the people that I'm coaching every single day. Just your normal Joe Soap coming in, and they're giving it everything they have. They have whatever going on in their life, and they're coming into you every single day, or whatever, 3 days a week, killing it. And I just think they're absolutely incredible. And just looking at them getting like, it could be like a chin up for someone. It could be a
you're
40
more
kilo
excited
snatch.
than there, like you're jumping around.
I do.
I've done it.
It's those people I'm training every single day.
There's a lot of people, like all the people, like family, friends, people in like all the gyms that we train in. It is. They're so inspiring.
I think when you kind of you meet someone at a competition the first time, and they might get their first muscle up or their first pull up, and you the reward on their face. I remember being at the Tipperary competition last year, and Sinead O'Donnell. There's actually a picture on there, and I was actually judging there. I was injured at the moment, and I went up to judge, and I was actually counting Sarah Cal, and we were like literally the next block ahead. And she got it, and she got one arm, and she got the other. But like that was, I actually dropped my clipboard. I'm in the middle of counting them, and I was, but like when you actually see those people progressing, you know what I mean? What it actually means to them on the face. That's kind of what inspires you. You know, she struggled at a movement, and then she got it. So that will, you know, instill somebody like you know the other girls, or somebody in her gym, or even somebody, the older guys or girls, you know, I'd love to be able to get them. Like I hear in the gym, like I have a PT client called Mary Houghton, and she's like 55 years of age, and she competes everywhere. Like everybody knows her, and she's like she's hard work at sometimes. I'll say that in camera, but like you sometimes want the patience. I was saying, but I love her to bits, and like she's brilliant. And all she wants is just one RX pull up. So we've been working kind of on that, and she's competing in a couple of weeks. Actually, she's competing in Bray next week. So in the Masters. So
such a good spirit.
But she has some outlook. Nothing phases her. You know, she just wants to compete, and she doesn't care whether she's last or, you know, first and that. But like, you know, when you see someone like her pushing,
that's what I love.
That's what I love. You know, if she can do that at 50.
When you meet her, she's such a good spirit.
She's funny. Like,
I think it was actually the competition. Did she compete when you competed in CrossFit Ireland?
She could have, she could have done. She could have been there, maybe just kind of watching, because she'd even go. She'd even just go and watch and support, like if there's people in the gym. She's brilliant.
She was at one team competition.
Yeah, that's right, because none of us could go. We were away actually. I was at the Irish Throwdown. I was competing at the Irish Throwdown, and that's why we weren't there. But yeah, no, she's like, when you see people like her coming in and doing it, like it's
that's it.
You know, that's what
we had that senior strength class as well in PTI, and like I think the oldest guy there was 80.
That's fantastic.
And he's just
I was going to drop like 71-year-old he's for the 80.
Oisin wins. But he's just incredible, like, and he has all sorts going on. But he comes in every week, twice a week, with the rest of the little crew, and they all have their little.
But that's brilliant to see.
That's what I love to see. Really love to see that. I say, because there's no kind of no age limit. And you
there's no barriers.
You can, and like we've got like guys starting that late. And girls starting that late.
Oh yeah,
it's incredible.
I only found CrossFit when I was 40. I was 40 when I found it.
Brilliant.
You know,
look at you, like international stage.
Like I've been only doing it like 4.5, going into 5 years, and like anybody can do it. You don't have to be 20. You're lucky if you are 20.
So I hate when you hear people who are like,
I'm too old.
My mom came, like that's, I think like my mom became a gym instructor when she was 40. And like you were really similar, your personality when I first met you really reminded me of my mom. And like she's always telling me, not that I'm saying that you're like that. Tears? No, but just he's crying. But just that like my mom taught me that like, you know, you can do anything no matter what age. Once all up here, once you do it, like it doesn't matter what age you are.
The sky is the limit. You know, like your limitations are in your head.
100%.
My mom's 55 and she still trains, so.
Goals. What's your goals? Quick whip around and then we'll finish it up, we'll end it up. So goals this year or next year?
Goals. Okay, well,
big goal.
I had a goal this year for me, which I have to kind of postpone a little bit to early next year maybe, was to fight again. Which would be kind of a big thing because I haven't even trained that in a couple of years.
Kept that one quiet.
So that's one. And, but I have started kind of working on a new program as well with CrossFit. I really just want to get good at that, kind of test myself in the open next year. So that's kind of has to take priority for now, but definitely the fight will happen.
I've only took part in one competition. I was saying that the Catalyst Athletics one. There's another one in November. I'm hoping to take part in that. If I can get back into weightlifting, if my heart will allow me to do it. But I would love to take part in the Filthy 150. We'll see. I'm gonna aim towards it.
So much fun. It's brilliant. Really good.
I'd like to do it, so that's one of my goals now for this year.
Cool. Yay. Filthy 150 and weightlifting, so maybe nationals in November. Is that the one? Hopefully.
That'd be awesome.
Myself, I've kind of done my goals for this year. I did the Irish Throwdown, Glacier Games in Newcastle. I podiumed on them. So my goal this year was to get back up to winning weights because I'd been injured. I had torn a hip flexor 2 weeks before the Open. Did the Open injured. Did pretty well in it. I was happy. Would have liked to see where I would have gone. I would have 20 places to the games. I finished up 62nd in the world. So, like I would have, like my goal this year was the games, but when I got injured, it kind of had to postpone, like you said. So my long-term goal will be games next year, and the end of the year I'm going to do the Cork Open. Hope to have a 60 kilo snatch by Christmas and an 80 kilo clean and jerk. That's it.
Boom. Love it.
It's the end of the year.
And Claire?
Right now, I'm toying with the idea of doing a CrossFit comp.
Way.
Don't tell her bodybuilding coach.
While I'm doing a bodybuilding prep. No, I'm thinking about doing Rumble in 2 weeks. Just started.
I'm actually signed up as well.
Have you?
Well, I am, but I didn't realise I was.
Yeah, so I don't know. I loved that comp last year. I feel good right now, and I have started a diet for October for bodybuilding nationals. The reason I'm doing October is I want to qualify for Euros next year, and if I don't do October, I rule out Euros. I didn't want to do another cut straight away, but I'm like, I kind of don't want to close that door. I'd love to do Euros bodybuilding next year for fitness and see what happens. But there's 3 comps in October around the same time that I might do all 3 bodybuilding. But in the meantime, if I feel okay in 2 weeks, after 2 weeks of cutting my food, I'll do Rumble.
If you had to choose now between one of them, what would you do?
What, right now? If I had to do October or Rumble?
If you had to do CrossFit or bodybuilding?
Ooh. Forever?
Forever.
You can't make that decision.
I would have never asked you that question.
I'd probably pick CrossFit because longevity-wise, like bodybuilding's hard on your body. CrossFit's hard on your body.
Oh yeah.
Competing is hard on your body, you know. But I think CrossFit because there's a bigger community. Bodybuilding is more lonely. You know, the training is more isolated. It's literally isolated.
It is
isolated. But like, it's not as challenging. Training is not as challenging.
Yeah,
it challenges you in different ways.
Definitely more
CrossFit is more challenging.
There's just so many movements. Forever you can work on those movements and try and get better.
And you'll always have weakness.
Always.
Okay, so guys, that was episode 3 with these crazy inspiring ladies. Don't forget to subscribe below. Hope you enjoyed the show, and watch out for FSM RX'd coming new shows soon. That was said backwards, but sure, fuck it.
Coming new shows.
We like shows. Alright, ladies, thank you for being on the show.
For having us.
And cut.
Hey guys, don't forget to head over to our YouTube channel and click the subscribe button and check out FSM RX'd and be the first to get the latest interviews with top coaches and athletes. Also check out 365 Results for better tips and hints on fitness. Go over to our website crossfitfsm.ie and download your free Rogue Nutrition ebook, and check us out on Facebook and Instagram at CrossFit FSM.